Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is 3000 roughly Elo Chess on chess.com. We're going to play some blitz games, hopefully have some fun, entertainment. We'll do the game analysis as well in between to figure out what were the key mistakes, make a good improvement, and at the end of the session we will have some chess puzzles solving on chess.com. Without further ado, let's get started. Just one detail I need to fix is the music volume. I heard from some of you that you can barely hear it. Is it really the case right now? Just let me know in chat, please. Hello, Alan. How are you doing? Rapid? No, actually, I postponed that process, playing Rapid. So we moved on to Blitz, and quite recently as well. I really don't like the fact that you almost cannot hear the music. Is it the case still, or you can hear it? Yeah, I guess it should be fine. At least I increased the volume a bit. Blitz 1550. Sweet, Ellen. Keep hustling, man. Hello, FS. Nightmare, thanks for sharing the live stream. Yusuf, can I play with you? Unfortunately, I don't accept the challenges, but thank you for the offer. Let's get started, guys. Let's see. Who do we have as the first opponent? Let's see. Maybe I need to increase the rating range a bit more. There might not be a lot of players online now. Come on. Give us a game. Even Blitz takes that long, are you serious? It was unexpected. Nope, here we go. Don Seng. Okay. So we've got Sicilian with bishop b5. The stream is a bit laggy, but it's okay. Let's take the knight. I'll go for the castle here. d7. Maybe c3 might be okay. Expected move is d5. I'm trying to stabilize the center right now with the d3, e4 setups, and the next follow-up might be bishop b3 followed by knight bd2 variations. Unfortunately, I don't accept the challenges, guys. So, thank you for the offer, but I humbly need to decline it. But this one I can take, though. I doubt that this move is any good. This I'm going to take. We've got 95, right? I can also just develop the knight too. I've got plenty of good options. Okay, let's go 95 right away. I like this move, so I can capture. We kind of have knight d6 check as a threat. He prevents it, okay. I'm going to bring the rook in action, maybe knight a5 later. Why not? We need this pawn. Develop. Something immediate. No, not yet. I'll just finish the development. How do we prefer? I think like this will be better. If I can put the knight on c5, that's going to be cool. So let's get rid of this guy first. And then we put the knight on c5 later. I will take it. Put this guy over there. Looks terrible, his position. Let's press. Goes back, no problem. Stabilize. h5, h4. Here we can press it even more. Okay. How do we proceed further? Let's just bring the pieces in action. I'm gonna double up the rooks. It should help. 6. Not that big deal. We can move the king up. A big fan of this move, but okay. Yeah, we need to do something at this point. Let's push. This I'm gonna take. Okay, no problem. Just don't want any pressure on time. Which you're getting quite low though. And I really don't like it. He's playing fast. I need your rook. He's making kind of like a comeback. Pieces are not as bad anymore. Okay. Let's go back. Maybe from here. Here. c4 will not harm. Check maybe. Another one. Here. Perhaps the knight can jump there. Oh no. But I can take this. Let's go. Evade the pieces. I need them here. Didn't see that he gave a check though. Hurry up, hurry up. Play fast. Here, here. Check. Why did I give this check? Damn it. Don't tell me he's from such a terrible playing bullet. Nah, guys, sorry about it. It was such a dumb way to lose. We absolutely had him with many different ways. It's okay, let's keep going. Thank you for the follow. Hello, everyone. Hello there, hello, hello, hello. Terrible. We had a free pawn. Yeah, we had a lot of things, actually. It's just I'm trying to get into the rhythm of fast time control right now. From rapid, I have some difficulties. I need time to adjust, guys. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, everyone. I will need some time. But it's okay, not for long. Let's say the previous position, we could win 100 times out of 100 games, you know, but just because we are a bit out of shape, it affects. Okay, knight here. That's my bishop. Maybe I can go back, not that big deal. This one need a castle. It is the right time. E6, pawn takes. What is this song? I don't exactly know the name of it, sorry about it. Let's take. Okay, we do have some compensation, but let's see. I'll put the rook over there just in case, it will be helpful. Knight back. How about we go there? I need this pawn. But he allows me to play rook d2, which I will not miss. I will play. Here, go rook d4. Yep. Now the a4 pawn is a bit loose as well. Well, potentially I can make an exchange. And go for something like this. Stay a bit more active on the second rank. He goes far. Let's bring the knight in action. I need it over there. It will be quite helpful. Now, how about we trade? Let's go here. X takes. I can't take his go d4. But I have these, maybe. Still can't take, you're saying? Such a weird threat he has got, though. Okay, let's kick this guy out, maybe. I don't know what to do. I still think I need to go for it. Not the most bright decision, but it is what it is. And we just need to hope for the best here. But he's actually quite ahead on time as well. It's not so great. Check, I go here. Here. I think I'm gonna take here. I feel like he still should be winning because he can fight for the squares. Let's see. Knight c7's case was that my bishop was under attack. I wish I could do it, but it was not... Wait, I had d3? I just didn't play it. Nice. Wait a moment. Take. Come back. Here. Here. Hang on. Push. That was a mistake. Oh no. Oh no, and he has king f4. Sad. He got us there as well. But I almost lost on time, actually, so there was not much to do. Damn it. That was a good one. That was a good one. Tough start. Knight c7 I couldn't do, guys. He had e4 and he could take the piece, actually, which was too much, I would say. But you know, we could probably do something in the middle game a bit earlier. New account 2900. No, actually, I've had this account long time ago. But I recently changed the name of it. That's it. Let's go d4. We take... I actually recently had this position in my game. Not precisely knight d4, but bishop d7. It is slightly better for white. But in terms of time management, we need to do better. My opponent had a new account. Okay, this I didn't know. I didn't check it. Could you play London system? Oh, sorry, I don't accept the offers. Wait, no. What is this? I can take it with the pawn, probably. That's a fancy move, what he did. I need to give him the credit. Knight f4. Such a fancy move. Not sure how accurate it is, but at least it is fancy. Alright, what's next? Let's put the knight on d6. They want to take it. And I want to win the pawn. And I'll take your pawn. With what? The rook goes down. It's not gonna work. He has got a good counterplay though. That's bad. Nope, we couldn't really get anything. At the end. Say I go here. He wants to get down. No, that wouldn't work for us. Let's put the bishop on this direction. Here. Maybe we can do this. I just need to play king f1 once. It is objectively slightly worse, but just a draw, I would say. Go here. My opponents are playing super fast, yes. They're good already. At this rating range, it's good, actually, but why am I always down a minute? That's the key question. I need to play faster. Okay, that's a smart move. Let's go here. Maybe bishop e8. Let's go. Check. I go up. g3. Is it a killer move? Kind of. I don't know. That wouldn't work that well. And again, I'm falling way behind on time. Takes, we trade. Is he really going to flag us? We're just getting closer. Okay, all right. That also didn't go according to plan, but it's still fine. Dirty flagging, yes, for sure he was going for it. I knew it from a mile away that that was his plan. Okay, doing great. How about you, man? Yeah, seems like it's very lucky, actually. It is very lucky, and we're losing a lot of time on every move. I'm not sure if we can keep up the blitz. You see it on the screen as well, right? It even says I'm offline. Rank number you're on chess.com. Well, in blitz we will not be in top 10 at all. I'm not sure exactly. Maybe around 200, 250, something like that. We will do the game analysis later, actually, guys, so you can check it out. Let's bring the bishop out, develop the knight, castle. Are we going to have the same setup? No, actually we have kind of a Benoni version, which I'm going to take. That's the key. Continuation, knight a3, knight c2 is common as well. So my plan is to push b4 as soon as possible. He actually lets me push b4, doesn't he? Let's go. Yes, I accept the friend requests on chess.com. Kalmar to start. We're trying to strike over there, maybe b5, e5 pawn is a bit loose, and trying to seize the momentum. Depends on what he does now. No more rapid, I don't know what. We took a break from there, actually, at least a little bit. Kalmar says Madlova, commentators twist, f6. Okay, we will continue marching forward. b4. Wait a moment. Maybe some tactics. Maybe not, but let's try some threads. Let's give a check. Now depends on where. Actually, do I have these? Maybe he's about to get checkmated. Check. Queen g4. How do you protect? Should be over. Yeah, rook f7 just prolongs it a little bit, but that's it. f5. That's it. He's checkmated. Yep. That's about it. It was quite nice, quick as well, beautiful. This is exactly what we needed to come back. Here we go. It's nice from him that he allowed us to make a checkmate. That's sweet. Okay, let's keep going. Try to not keep the king that hanging badly, guys. Yeah, it was a brilliant. Yeah, let's check it out actually. That was quite cute. And especially 3000 rated. That probably was the fastest against 3000 rated player. But 97%, damn it. That was one of those kind, you know? Which goes into the archive. Should I be clipping the stuff like that, guys? Knight c2, b4 is a strong move. Knight h4 is a correct direction, and here we have a check. Knight g6, brilliant. Nice one, I like it. Probably will be highlighted, guys. Let's see. Is it a common practice to highlight the games from leads and post it? By the way, the game analysis we are going to do. It's just I'm going to play few now, and then we will just get back to the analysis of every game, whatever we played, check out where the mistakes were, etc. So stay tuned for those who are curious about it. Okay, great, thanks for asking. It's your second account, I noticed. Yeah, this is a different account. I had it in the past, but with a different name, not with exactly the same name. Okay, let's wait for the new pairing. გულთხოვნ ხართა არის ზუსტად. კი. ეგ შევცვალე მაგის სახელი. How to show the arrows in the analysis? Just use the right click on the mouse and you're good to go. Okay, we have got Italian. Knight f6. Let's play with h6 for the content. g5 ideas are common. a4. Okay, so he chose a bit more modest approach. This is quite aggressive actually, a4, a5 though. Now we need to make a castle and at some point look for moving the knight away, followed by pushing f5. This is the most typical ideas in such structures. Okay, how do we proceed further? Let's put the knight over here first. Thing is that I would like to maybe move the king away and then push the pawn forward like f5 and so on, but I've got to be accurate here. Need to do it at the right time. Here's the thing, I actually think I can make it work now. So if he takes, let's kick this guy out and we sacrifice. His king will be a bit weak. Maybe we can use this momentum somehow. So we need the rook. Wait a moment. Can you actually do that? Hang on. Knight f4, he will take, pawn takes. King h1 and rook g1 ideas might be in time. For some reason I still don't believe in it. Okay, let's bring the rook first. I need knight f4. Takes, and let's take it with the rook. Might be a bit more handy. Now, how do we do it exactly? Let's go here. Not sure how accurate it was, whatever we just did, but it's an interesting one at least. So, maybe here. He's defending well though. Perhaps pawn takes was better to bring the knight in action, but there is no time to think about it right now. I would like to take on f3. p3. Now I will go here. Do I have this? No, actually, let's go back. I want this. Okay, let's attack it. Thumbs up, let's go back. Here we get back again. Check, I go down. Maybe bishop f7 was preferable, but I wanted to bring the knight back. Now we threaten to take this guy, followed by rook h2. What does he do? He takes. Expected. You know what? Let's go knight e7. I need this bishop, because queen e8 is a deadly threat coming up. Can you actually get away with it? Let's take. Also, it's like a bullet mode at this point. All we need to do is to play fast. Takes. You know what? I need the pawn. Push it forward. Here. Okay. I can make the exchange like that. Oh no. Are you serious? He's in time. Damn it. Such a sneaky guy. We had him, I'm sure, actually. Just lost at the end. I shouldn't trade the queens. I can take on d3 and just win the game, yeah. That probably was preferable. We could take him. We could definitely take him. Just queen d3 and finish the job. It was a nice game. So here, castle, king h7 is a strong move. Wow, not bad actually. We're getting in shape, guys. We just need a bit of time, you know? Just a bit of time. I needed to adjust the speed and we're good to go. A rook f8 apparently is not a good move. Knight f4 was the move I was supposed to do. We're calculating it. The knight f4, bishop takes, e takes. The variation is this, and king h1 I thought of. But the difference is that now knight e5 is available. I couldn't see the follow-up. That's my bad. That was preferable. Just look at the exclamation marks. He did everything very precisely. The defense was flawless. Apparently, I still need to take it with the pawn to bring the knight. Yeah, I figured it a bit later. when it was already too late. Bishop d7, he goes there, we move the pieces back and forth. Yeah, we objectively outplayed him now. And we could take the piece as well, I just don't know why I didn't go for it. Yeah, actually, I just missed it that he had this b5, a6 right away, otherwise just take here and just continue. He's so low on time, I don't think he could make it. He just only had one threat and we allowed it. Too sad. Too sad. Let's keep going. Next game. That was a nice sacrifice. I'm stuck at 800. What should I do to improve? Actually, that's precisely the bottom line of people's rating in my academy. So I think it's time to sign up. But if you want a simple solution, you need to be solving puzzles 24/7, literally. Let's play this tricky option. And the plan is to go with d4. It's like a reversed version, but he plays fast and confidently, so it's not the first time he's seeing it clearly. Bishop g5 is the move, as far as I remember. So it's like a reversed 4 knights a3 tricky option. I would advise you to investigate in it. It's worth it. Okay, do we take? I think I can take it. Can't I? 95, bishop d7. Let's grab this guy. If knight takes, bishop e3 is also a move. And objectively speaking, we might have a slightly better position. Short castle, his king will be easier to get attacked, I would say. So that might be worth it. Let's see if hang on. I don't think this guy has really big follow-up, but I need to play fast. I don't know, hard to say. Okay, I'll take it. Make a castle. Hello there, Georgi. Have a nice day. Thank you, Dana. Appreciate it. Do we start marching the pawns? Let's go. Let's go. The pawns are rolling. The pawns are rolling. Queen straight. No, thank you so much. I'm not interested. Let's go forward. We don't mind going all the way up there. Okay, how about this first? So I have the d4 square for my knight as well, just in case. c6 will not harm the situation. Takes. Really? Okay, I can do it once. Include these. Maybe take it. Yeah, let's take this pawn. Have some kind of knight d4 coming up. I take g4 is the move. I don't like that. Let's just play h3 for once. And then do the rest. Come on, I need a good move. You know what? G4 isn't bad. And now what? Let's say check. Just don't like the fact that I'm quite low on time. Go up. Here, move. Gotta move. Let's go here. Oh, definitely not ideal situation. 25, I've got to go up. No other option. Here, he just made it seem like everything is under control. Actually, I can go here already. See what he does. Ah, here is a check. A trade I can take. Take as well. Here, go back. Need my king. Here. Gotta hurry up. 6. Come back. Here. Choose. Attack. Need to let me push one of the pawn at least. Here we go. We got the win. Nice one. I really wanted to keep the pawn on b7 actually, but I couldn't. Because he was attacking it. So that was a key problem. e3. I'll go with e6. Let's give up the pawn. Bravo, thank you guys. Live in Georgia? No. Live in Emirates. I'll take this one. Go bishop b7. Seems like my opponent is quite well prepared in the openings. He really does the things right. I'll go bishop b7, captures. Maybe knight takes or bishop takes. Bishop takes is okay. Really need to keep an eye on his development. He can go for the castle, even though we're down a pawn, we can fight for the initiative. This I'm not so sure actually. I have rook a8 coming up. Equality is not a problem, but can we press? That's the question. Alright, you know what? I'm going to take this pawn. And I will attack this guy. Push. See how he reacts. c4. Okay. We have this as well. Goes back. Actually, I've got a quite nice looking move. Let's go knight b4. Rook a2 is also on the radar. Knight d3 is an option. I'll give a check. And knight d2. He still holds it together. I'm still happy for having the c pawn. Maybe I can potentially look for something. Not entirely sure exactly what. Alright. Now what? We need to maneuver the knight. It's time to push the pawn forward. I know it's a long way, but it has its own pros and cons. I'm gonna play rapid. Sorry guys, I don't accept the challenges, but thank you for the offer. Let's go back. Okay. See where you're coming from. One check. I think he's gonna fix it. Okay, let's give one check. Right here. Not sure how accurate this part was, but sidestep. No, here I already go through d3 though. What do you do about that? Let me see. So we want to... Okay, this I'm going to grab. I'll take the pawn, of course. That should be it for him, I believe. I will capture this pawn with great pleasure. Let's march the pawn forward. I don't mind. I can put the pawn on h5 and actually the c pawn should get promoted. Don't even need it. That's the good part. I can just keep going forward. c5 should be a killer. Here. Nah, come on. You can't really make it, of course, with this. I'll go with h5 as well. Check. I'm not rushing at all. Not rushing. I'm gonna take all what you got. I'm gonna take all what you got. Okay, now I can rush a bit. So we promote, no stalemate, no nothing. He still keeps going, but not for long. Now where is the mate? Check. And mate. Here we go. Nice, we are getting back. Let's play e4. Okay, this time I'll change it a bit. Knight d4. This is the first time I'm saying. I'm gonna grab it. This is something new to me. You know what? I'll take it. Let's develop the bishop, potentially make a castle. I will make a castle. Actually, to me, it feels like we have got the advantage. The pawn structure for us looks slightly better. Okay, I'll go back. And I see where he's coming from. He really wants to claim that he can just take it and enjoy it. Not too happy with this pawn structure on the flank, but it is what it is. Our country's flag the same as Olympics? Yeah, actually I put the Olympic flag. Here, let's push. I can put the queen here, bishop on d2, etc. You know what? I'll start with bishop d2. We have to finish the development. Oh, here, actually, I'll attack this guy. Bring the rook on the way to e1. And maybe potentially look for f5 idea. Okay, just did it right in time. I'll take it. Potentially push. Do we go for g4? Actually, why not? Pawn is a pawn and we are going for the attack. Dan's philosophy is never resign, and then, yeah, the reason why he didn't resign, he just wanted to play a few more moves, I guess. Sometimes you shouldn't really take it that seriously, just the last moves, guys, it's fine. It's just maybe a tilt or some other factors which kicks in, and it was bad to play a5 instead of a4. Thought of it actually, but there was some problem. Maybe not. Now, since you're saying... Hang on. We can trade, but I don't see the reason. Let's just play h3 first. Have things a bit more stabilized. He does the same. You know what? I think I'm down to the trade. Now I can maneuver it over here. Or on d2. Let's go here. Maybe something on the flank. It's a good move. Okay, I can try this maybe. Is queen e3 that bad? Not sure. I need to go forward. See what he does. Here. Maybe the king can come up. Yeah, that was not ideal by me, clearly. Yeah, that's sad. I gave him a lot and I'm quite low on time too. He has got that as well. Damn it. That's bad. That's a bad news. I go g5. I can't. h5 then. Trading would give him the pawn, which would have been quite nicely located, and I'm not interested in it. He will probably try to flag me. Even though, in terms of position, we're doing fine, but flagging definitely is the case here. Oh, wait. No, he also promotes, but do we have perpetual? Not enough time. Not enough time. Ah, said. We lost on time, even though we had quite a nice play, I would say. Let's check it out. Can you show me how is trading bad after the game? Yeah, let's have a look. I think this was an interesting stuff. Of course, at the end of this stream, we're going to check out the games, all of them. So here, Kay, you were saying f5. Yeah, actually, why did I not play f5? It just makes perfect sense. Takes, f5, g4. Yeah, I was just supposed to push h4, g5. Didn't realize that I had a moment to go for it. So for those who were saying about the exchange... I have g5? Wait, he takes... Come on. We're always looking forward for this move, and we got a chance and we didn't push it. That's sad. Yeah, for people who were saying about the trade, the catch is that this pawn is a killer. So I don't have enough time to play d4 to stop the e-pawn. I've got to play something like king g3, e4. He gets a protected pass pawn and he might be able to bring the king in. And I don't want to find myself in trouble now, so... So that just doesn't work. So I moved it back. This is of course a draw, but just the time. Just the time, yeah. Good one, good one. He managed the time better. Alright, moving on. Yeah, we wish we could get the pawn, but not enough time for it. He could defend it. That was an interesting motive. Guys, how do you prefer? You prefer me to do the analysis right after the game finishes, or do it all together at the end? Right after the game finishes is difficult because I've got to wait for people. Then it's kind of like a momentum. You have it, you want to keep playing, you're getting in shape, etc. And you just don't want to ruin it, so it will be a bit of a challenge. Knight f3, I think I've got to take. Let's take this guy, attack the queen. Als reactie arvoitus, dat tuli accento stavite se moment Arabi. Are you close to GM title? I think so. Let's pin this guy. We're down a pawn again, but the activity is there, as you can see. Let's put another bishop on more beautiful square. He wants to trade. Queen, fair point. Can we do it on our own terms? Let's bring the queen up. I need this rook over there, clearly. We need to maintain pressure. Oh, he has b4. Somehow I doubt that it's a good looking move though. He has got these. Now I see where he's coming from. Say I push. How about we try this? I have the feeling that we're doing great. We're attacking this guy, potentially knight can jump in as well, a3 pawn is weak, so... Overall, as many times we played this banco, we never faced any kind of problems though. We play a game. Hello, Splirak, thank you for the follow. Unfortunately, I don't accept the challenges, but I appreciate it. Okay, rook comes up. I can also ignore it or take it. I think taking it will be wiser or not. No, I'm gonna take this pawn. I prefer that. No need. I'll take this guy too. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of giving up my beautiful bishop, but I think there are more concrete actions, so... How about I keep going forward? And I put the rook there too. I have the feeling that he's struggling though. Kaumorģis Pileks. Tas ar მეუცე ყურადღება. მადლობა გამწერისთვის. E4. Okay. That was expected move. I'm gonna take this one. It's just we are low on time. We do. Yeah, I can trade and I can go here. I just don't want to lose on time, and I feel like it might be the case. Yes, I can take, push, go here. Time is running. We have some ideas to go after the bishop, but I'm not entirely sure how it works out. Okay, I can attack this guy. He's preferably located on b1. Let's push. Now the knight is free to jump. I can actually get to d3 square, can't I? That's gonna be awesome. Yep, let's get there. I'll take this. I don't have the nerves for anything else. Oh wait, time. Damn it. Didn't even pay attention. Here we go. Nice win. GG. There were a couple of beautiful moments, I would say, in the game. And he declined our challenge. That's sad. That's sad that he declined our challenge. Guys, for those who are watching on TikTok, could you please tell me how many viewers do we have currently? Okay, 3,000. Sweet. 92, 93. Okay, perfect. Thank you, guys. I'll try this with d4. So we have got Alekhine defense. There are a few interesting options to play against it, but depends on how my opponent plays. Here, let's go here. There are many sharp options too. But let's choose a bit more modest and the one which we know for sure is working out well. Did you streaming grow to 3000 Elo Rapid? Yes, it was me. Unfortunately, we took a little bit of a break, let's say, from rapid time control. And hopefully we'll get back. I need h3, I'm not sure. Let's think for a second. I go back. What do you do? No, it looks strange, but maybe I can go here. See what he has got. Rook d7. I would take it as an achievement, forcing him to play rook c7. Let's kick this guy out. Why not? Alright, so what's next? He takes, we take it back. Kalmar just Gardenia. If he moves the bishop away, that's the key question. e6. Okay, this I've got to take. I need to move the knight back here. I don't want to give up this pawn. What does he have? Nothing. Let's protect it. This knight should be disqualified from any action. Well, yeah, he does have a pressure on the d4 pawn, but how far can he go? Let's go here. At least now my knight has some kind of a purpose. I really don't like the placement of the queen though. I wish I could do something about it. Now what, I have an idea. I go back and I will start attacking this guy. I don't care about this pawn, it's protected. Maybe another rook was preferable, but let's see. We're just getting low on time too. He gets there. You know what? I'm going to start marching. You can take the d4 pawn. Be my guest. We need some of the pawns. He gives it up. I'll take it. And here. I think what I can do. Can I put the queen on a better spot? We can. Potentially d5 might be a move. Kalmar just Beglarashvili. Adlova. Let's push, shall we? Let's go forward. We shall go forward here. I can technically make an exchange. No problem. Let's go here. Let's take the rook. I need that piece. Okay, and we got him. Let's do the game analysis. It was interesting, I would say. But there is no music anymore. Hang on. Hang on. Sorry about it. It was quite a nice precision. We didn't give him chances. So how should we do, guys? Should we do the game analysis or game analysis and then move on to puzzles, or should we keep going a bit more? Salome Siba Mafia rodisvi tamasha. Bego გაუმარჯეს. Mafia. Itsლებია აღარ მითამაშია უკვე. Itsლებია. No music please, it was better without it. Really, guys? Really? When your quotation attempts shortly საქართველოს ჩემპიონატს ბლისაზე. აბაშენიცი დავით. Just found out recently you can only receive titles via over-the-board chess. Yes, that's how it goes. Keep going. Okay. Alright, guys. Let's do the analysis real quick of this one. I think there were a couple of interesting highlights. Who is that guy? Cheeto... Alex Bachman. I don't know. So... okay, let's keep going. Just a few more, but not too much. Bishop d3 is a preferable version, it seems. Don't send the challenges, guys. I'm not going to accept it. So it's better to trade the bishops off. That's what the computer says. Takes, queen takes back, and then we can potentially go for castle. So, alright, bishop e2, knight c6. Knight b5 says is a mistake. Knight e4 is a preferable move. Yeah, actually, now that I'm looking at it, makes sense. We want to take this bishop. And in case of bishop f3, knight f6. Okay, so we go knight b5, here h3. No, we actually really played extremely precisely this game. It says knight b4 right away, actually. Hazlebs gavagdzelebt. Autzilebot. No, we just killed him. We actually did. GG. Okay, alright. Very nice. Not gonna complain about it. We're getting in shape. You noticed, right, that I started to play slightly better at least compared to the first games of yesterday or today. For those who are watching since the beginning. Did you think about covering some tournaments in the future? I didn't actually, Kay, and I don't know. Should we do it? Maybe, but I have a feeling that for more educational content, less likely that people are going to join and sign up and just check out some stuff, you know. Let's play Caracal. Here, let's go bishop d6. I'll go for the castle. Check, h5. This is a common theory. We go forwards. Hi Edmund. Good to see you back. How is life? Knight f4. Okay, let's go here. Maybe g3. Yeah, g3. Hang on. I do now. Maybe c5? That's an interesting move. Why didn't he take on h7? He didn't have a chance. Because this rook e8 was a check. No worries, Edmund. We were not active either, actually, for a very long period of time. But we are back in action now. Will be great, especially if it was dropping in Classic and they'll get bored. It is an option, actually. Thanks for the offer, Kay. I'll think about it. Hang on, let me figure out what to do here. It's not looking that great. Alright, we need the knight over there. Cover up the key squares. We do need it. And then if he takes, we have got g5. If I get a chance to develop the bishop on b7, I will do it, of course. Elo Chess comes a Tamoship Sherlock. Why do title players hate playing Rapid? It's not the right place to ask that, actually. I have been playing for 53 streams, and now it's been 2 streams I started playing Blitz. The key reason is cheating. Why high-rated players hate playing Rapid. Greetings, hello Copes. Sir, do you have any advice, book sources you would recommend for improving openings? By the way, just sign up in my academy, guys. This is the best thing what you can do by far. I'm dead serious. Just buy 10 bucks per month. You're gonna have the access to a lot of openings, PGN files, video explanations, just everything actually. Greetings, Coptes. Edmund, thank you for the gifts, Edmund. Okay, d5. Hang on, let me focus now. Wait, now we've got this move, don't we? Get out, man. Get out. It's harder to cheat in fast time control. Yeah, it's also possible, of course, but hard. Hang on. Wait a moment. What is he planning to achieve? Let's go. Queen h6, I guess. Let's say I take. And he claims that it's fine for him. Is it really? I go here. These I can take. I can just finish the development. Let's say just finishing might cut it. I don't really want to open up the files. In this case, I'll take... Ah, this is okay, man. This is okay. This is absolutely okay. This is hell yeah okay. Oh, wait, I messed it up. Nope. All set. This is hell yeah okay. Hang on, this. Let's move the king. What do we have now? Bishop d3 will do the job. We've got to win something here. I think I see the way out. How do you protect this? You cannot protect this. Yeah, guys, I noticed actually that I'm getting in better shape already. Did you notice it during the streams as well since yesterday? Just out of curiosity, asking. We tend to play better and see the board better as well. And we're playing against another guy. Salute controller working. c5, let's go e3. It's clear why you should participate in modern chess, not chessable. Good one, K. Good one. Thank you, Edmund. Just blunder, pawn, double attack. You see, I'm even responding to comments and everything, but... Really, guys, I just needed time, you know? I really needed time. For now, I'm quite happy with how it's going. I can play knight h5, though. Is it really fine for you, man? I don't think so. What's up with your bishop? I can actually also take this. No, screw that. I need your bishop. I need h4. Hello, Mohammed. How are you doing, man? By the way, did you sign up for the tournament? Wait a moment. You want my d5 pawn? Nope, not for free. Since I've created a lot of weaknesses in his camp, I'm just going to simply castle out of it and claim that I'm totally fine. I don't know how wise it is, but it is what it is. d8. I have a bad feeling for your position, buddy. Let's push the pawn. We can put the bishop on f4 as well. I have a few ways to kill him. But how about I choose this one? Might be the most precise, let's see. We want the bishop coming up on f4 square. Depends on how he responds, of course. But don't think he'll be able to play since it's on Wednesday. It's during the work time, yeah. That sucks, man. Hang on. Let's just keep going. We've got to do something here. I just attack. Ah, he gives it up. Okay. But who said I'm going to take it? Did I say that? I don't think so. I'm not taking it. I want your knight. Who cares about your rook, man? Keep it for yourself. Come on. Rook. And he would get this beautiful knight, everything. Come on. We're not there, out there, just fishing. We want actual stuff. You know what? It's time for f3. I think he's planning to give up the rook on b5 and e5. But let's see how it plays out. Hang on. Take what he has got f5, 1 minute. Should just play precise. Let's give a check. Put the king into tough spot. How do I win? Damn it. I don't see it. Now let's go queen d2. He has got that move. Don't need to give up the bishop. I'm just too low on time, actually. I spent forever on random moves, so I need to hurry up. Let's bring the king up, no problem. Rook, who cares, man? Let's just double. Just double. Apparently I should care. Okay. Okay, give me the rook. I'll take it. g5. Must open up the files. I like that I'm getting low on time now. It's just this game doesn't deserve it to be on few seconds decided. It was pure class. But he's not doing great either, that's good news. Let's take a check. I'm gonna give another one. Go back, no problem. We're hanging out there, just h5. We're just hanging out. That's all we do. We don't want anything from you. Just to checkmate you. We don't care about anything else, man. Don't worry. He resigned. Rook f6 was there too. We just want to beat you, that's all, man. It's not that super complicated. Take it easy. Said we didn't reach the goal of subscribers when you said we were gonna show us your best game. Well, that was a long time ago, Mamuk. Inatreba რა პიდირა. აბა ბიჭო, სულ ცოტა დროზე რო ჩამოვდივარ, მე რეიწება კანკალი აქ რა. და ჟიმჟიმი. Okay, let's check it out. I think it was an interesting game. Okay, guys, I think I need to go for the game analysis and do the puzzles. What do you think? Or should we keep going? Hello, John. Hello, John. Yeah, let's move on to game analysis and puzzles, guys. By the way, should we do the game analysis? Okay, let's do the game analysis. Listen, Mozart, trust me, it works. If it will be non-copyrighted, with a great pleasure, actually. Okay, let's do the game analysis, guys, and then we're going to do the puzzles, okay? About 3000 rating, don't worry, guys. We are gonna get it one day, like, might be today, might be tomorrow, etc. Actually, not today. We don't have to really spend forever on that, because there were some interesting highlights. I know some people are here just from the live streams of Rapid Time Control, and you're probably more interested in doing the analysis and explanation of some moves, etc., rather than something else. Wait, we have played quite a few games. Let's start with the first game, which we lost. Do you play same rapid openings in Blitz, or do you play in a different style? I mixed it up. Aslim is impressing. Thank you, Edmund. Thank you. Okay, let's do the game review of the first game. We're going to do rapid oritas access. SY county X. SY county. Ოფიციალურით შევეშვით. ოფიციალური 2008 რაღაც გვაქვს. This is, by the way, for those who are confused, I had 2 accounts on Chess.com. Okay? And this is what I had it in the past. It was like a hidden account. For Georgian viewers, they know you know which account it is. This is Guldgond Harta. And I changed the name of it. I'm not playing with the official account. Okay, so here he went for e6. All right, we took on c6. So the idea of e6 is to develop the knight on e7 in general, and put the knight on g6, and, you know, they have the idea of playing a6, b5, etc. So we took on c6, pawn takes back, short castle. It is fine, but a bit more precise would be to go for d3. I think. Is this really the theory? We will see it now. Yes, d3 is preferable. And if I get a chance to exchange this pawn into this one, it's going to be great because he will have a terrible pawn structure. So let's say he goes for something like d5, and there are a few options, including bishop e3, I assume, or something like that. The engine shows b3 being the best. I mean, this exchange I never mind because he gets a horrendous pawn structure and we'll be happy with the outcome. So, all right, castle, he played knight e7, c3, d5, d3, and c4 is just a terrible move because he actually gave me everything. I traded, I played knight e5, now knight c4. He doesn't even have bishop a6 because there is knight d6 coming up and we're attacking these two things together. So he played knight g6, rook d1. I still can't believe that we didn't win that game though. It's unbelievable, really. Every time in the beginning of the stream, I struggle to convert it. You know, I need time to warm up. I think I should do some puzzle rush or something like that. Bishop c5, we trade. How can you lose this one though? Come on. This is a disgrace, guys, for losing such game. But unfortunately, it happens. Okay, I guess I have 150 ways to win. Genuinely 150 games. The rest is not even interesting. Okay, I just blundered something later and that's it. What did I blunder actually here? What was it? Hang on. King f2. ეს საერთოდ პირველი პარტია, რაც ვითამაშეთ. Knight f. Okay, how did I lose that? On time he was pressing. Okay. We got the second pawn. Wait, what did I do here? I didn't lose, I won, right? This game? I lost this game? No way. Oh my god. Yeah. He just took the knight. Unbelievable. If I just keep going, I just promote, right? Huh. If this, we've got that. And if he goes something like rook h2, I have rook h4. Unbelievable. Okay, this is how we lost the first game. Costed us 10 points. Then was another one. I think here I also lost. First games didn't go so well. Happens to the best of us. Well, We win, we lose. But I really have to say, the highlight was this game, which we won in 13 moves. Did you see that, guys? არა 10 წამი რო გაქვს X იქ უკვე ჟიმჟიმი ერთვება და იწევს. By the way, have you seen that one which we won? How can I see how much people watch this stream? I have no idea, Nikita. There should be a way. This one, what happened? Let me see. I have the feeling that he got a bad position. Bishop d6. Yeah, it's all set. You know, such occasions, g3, bishop g2 is not that well advised. You might just get yourself in big trouble because this bishop on f5 is preferable. So the combination of c takes d5, c takes d5, and the g3 to put the bishop there is not ideal, to put it mildly. So he played knight e5, rook c8. This is fine. Actually, we got the advantage. What happened later? Let me recall it. Okay, so rook takes was preferable. Aha, fair point. So this way I can keep the a7 pawn protected. And that's how it works. So if rook c6, b takes c6, so we have the pawn alive and queen b6 is coming up. So we take it. Bishop b8, rook b8 takes... Okay, this should be equal. Yes, he has a pawn, but look at my piece activity. Even though this move is not liked by the engine. Says rook b6, kick the knight out and go rook a6. I feel like this is also fine. And that was the critical moment, yeah. Okay, apparently bishop c2 is preferable. I didn't go for it. I don't actually have an excuse why. It just makes sense. And has to be played. And he goes there, queen d4. And we're shuffling the pieces. I'll tell you what I missed here. I genuinely thought that I was going to take the a pawn. But he managed to not only keep it and make use of it. I missed here that after rook a6, he has got e4. And that's it. I'm losing a piece. So decided to play knight b4. It's already a killer move. Some of you have mentioned about knight a6 move, why I didn't go for it. The problem is again this e4. And he has the twin threat of the knight on a6 and the bishop on f5. And I need to give up a piece and it's not working out that well for me, clearly. So, sorry about the lighting, guys. I need to do the streams a bit different times. You know, I have the ring light in front of me, which I can turn it on, but it's always extremely annoying. It really hits my eyes badly, so I just prefer to not use it. I decided to give up a piece here. How do you evaluate this position, guys? Out of curiosity, you think this is going to be a draw, or there is a chance to... Or it's a win for white? Just out of curiosity, what do you think? Light is good, don't worry about it. Okay, I think I just adjusted a little bit, at least the sun is hitting directly. Well, actually the engine says that it probably is a draw. I'm with precise play, of course, but I'm low on time and he's killing me there. And I think this game ended up with a draw as well. If we consider the time, white should be winning, but let me see. Hang on. Here, I really do believe that he just missed it, that I had king d6. I'm that serious. Should I take the bishop or the knight? Let me see the comments. Which one should we keep? That 3000 Elo, if he's good in some openings. Come on, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay, Nikita. Yeah, actually... Hello, S. Cuckoo. I need to take the bishop. That is true. And here... You know what's funny? It gives slight minus. No, minus I didn't expect it actually in this position, but its engine says that, you know what, just go for it. Attack something. Of course it's true, but a minus is unexpected. So taking the knight was a bad decision. This is actually lost. Yeah, he controls the light squares, but he played terribly. He allowed me to bring the king in and get into king g2, king takes, and this just ended with a draw. Yeah, we shuffled the pieces a bit, but... No, it didn't end with a draw, he won. I lost this game. Wait a minute. What was I supposed to do? Yeah, just push the pawn forward. Unbelievable. What was I thinking even? Takes, push, and finish the game. Wow. Terrible. And we missed that game as well. And I lost. He controlled everything. He dominated on time as well, actually, so I need to give him the credit. Then we made a draw. We don't have that many... No, we actually have a decent amount of games. It's not rapid, guys. For those who are checking, it is Blitz. This was a long game. Just out of curiosity, are you guys... How many viewers are there on the platform, wherever you're watching? Can you please type it? I cannot check it out. I know that during the game analysis, people usually lift and they don't care about it, but still. It was the first like... Oh, wait a moment. You cannot see the percentage actually, yeah? It was 98.6 versus 98.7. And both of us played like 3,300. We are getting banned. What was this game? 80 moves we have played. And it was 98.6. No way. TikTok 63, right now 64. Sweet. Oh, feels so Georgian. Well, that feels good actually, Natia, I need to say. Knight f4, what the hell is knight f4? If I take there, he takes this bishop. If I take with the pawn, he trades it. If I grab on f6, the guy just wanted to take on d2 and take on e2 with a check, followed by g takes. It was such a sneaky move. Did he come up on the board? He did. He came up on the board on this move. But okay, we take on f4. We made a correct decision, it seems. But why does it have that high accuracy? Maybe it was very dry, this position, and that's what affected. Yeah, it is dry. Yeah, okay, basically nothing interesting happened later, guys. Let's not waste much time. I was supposed to do king f1 right away. Okay, we just made a draw. Nothing interesting here. And next, Oh... That is the highlight for today, I think. I think that is the highlight. Oh, by the way, let me see. If somebody else plays next time, there's a weird knight f4. What is the most precise way to play? Hang on. Hang on. Let me see. Because it's such an odd looking move though. But he found it on the board. Clearly he spent some time. Not bad, not bad. These people are doing great in tactics. Knight f4. So I do need to take it. Bishop b2. Rook d1 is correct. Knight c4 is correct. Okay, it's a bit of a surprise to me, but knight d6 is a mistake. I need to play b4. Look at that. The engines are really good. And if b6, I go b5. So I'm okay to trade the light squared bishops, of course, on my terms, because if bishop b7, I've got rook d7. And it just pushes pawn forward. And if he decides to go here, the knight is perfectly located, c6 outpost, and that's it. b4. Very classy move. I wish I could play chess that clean way in blitz. In classical, I've done it many times, but yeah, the highlight, guys. Look at that. Look at that. That was a really, really nice game. Let's see the accuracy, 97%. Cool. And look what happened. Knight f3, bishop e7, castle c5, d4. Okay, we got into some kind of a Benoni variation, which is okay. Takes, knight a3 is fine too. Knight c2, e5, and I pushed b4. And it is a good looking move. And the idea is that if he takes, let's say knight takes b4, a typical idea is just to break through on the queen side, throw the pawns. This pawn avalanche will lead to an edge. And whenever the position simplifies, I have the access to knight t5. If he takes it back, we've got queen a4 with the check. Thank you, Global Vision, for the follow. Takes, and I've got queen b4. Serbia or Macedonia? I don't respond to such questions, Sada. Unless there is a sport event. Okay, so he played f6. We pushed, and this is the classy stuff. Takes. Knight h4. And now queen h5 is coming. He actually struggles a lot. Castle. Bishop d5 check. King h8. And what's the key move in chat? You have been solving the puzzles like that, guys. What's the key move for white? Should we clip it and highlight it? Or not? I think we need to highlight. It's a really impressive one. Knight g6. Pawn takes and queen g4. GG. He can't protect both. And what I liked the most is that he let me do the checkmate. You know, this is such a sportsmanship kind of thing to do. Guys, look, this is, you know, you might lose the game, make a mistake. But if you allow your opponent to make a checkmate in such position, with this beautiful sacrifice combination, you are like top tier person. Like, you have finished. You kind of reached the last level in hierarchy. And we don't have his name. And that's it. Okay, that was impressive one. Moving on to the next one. Then we... Oh, this guy. This guy we did the analysis actually, so that's why I will not go much in depth. Then we have Art Chess. Chess, remind me what it was. Yeah, we won 2-1 against him. Doesn't rook f6 work? Rook f7 he can, but bishop takes it and it still leads to the same. Yeah, this game review will be interesting. This game review will be interesting. Let's see what he got. 91.9%. What did we have? 4 knights, a3 and d5. It's such a sneaky move, a3. Guys, you can try to implement it in your own games. In this position, there are few moves. Bishop c4, bishop b5, d4, h3, a3, knight d5, rook g1. It's one of those occasions when you play against the Najdorf defense, you know, here in this position. Let's get to the Najdorf main line. There are like 16 different sound options for white. Like, everything is available, literally. You name the move, it is there, including h4, which is actually quite nice, rook g1 and too many stuff like that. So I feel like this position, when you go a3, is, in this structure with 4 knights, is kind of the similar. And I played a3, bishop b5. This is the theory. And he actually played it super fast, so he was quite confident. f6, d takes, he took it with the knight. And objectively, this position is equalish. Wait, this game we lost? Or we won? Let me see. Bishop takes. It is okay-ish. Sacrifice the rook to get the knight to defend. He could try to go for knight f8 there, navy, but we go queen h4 check. We take the rook, queen h4 check, knight h7, bishop g6 as well. And we're just taking almost everything from him, so he could definitely avoid checkmate, but with the cost of a rook, and a pawn, and so on. So it's time to go forward. We keep the queens on the board. I think there were a few interesting moments in the game. The reason why I played rook d1 is because after g4, I don't want to move the knight at the end of the world, you know. I want to keep it more centralized and bring on d4. But I clearly misplayed it. c6 makes sense, rook d8. Okay, we did the correct one. Queen d3 is a clean move as well. I will explain why. I'm attacking the d8 bishop, and most importantly, of course, queen b5 is a killer. I just want to checkmate him, and such a clean move he found. Queen e8. It protects the bishop and attacks the pawn on c6 as well. Well done. Well spotted. Yeah, it's such a clean move. Kudos. Here, what did we do? I'm supposed to play g3. So since I no longer have any problems with any g4, etc., I can just go after his king. If the pawn takes, I'll grab here. Yeah, his bishop is bad compared to the knight. Pawn structure is nice, and I can start marching the pawn forward. And potentially promote, too. I'm sure then დაიწყე. დიდი ხნის წინ ალე. 4 წლის ასაკში დავიწყე, ახლა 28-ს ვარ, 24 წელია ვთამაშობ. C takes b7, king takes. Are you serious? I could take the pawn? g4? Get out, man. I just protect and I fear nothing. That's too bad. h3 is very modest. So takes here, queen b5 check. Okay, we shuffle the pieces a bit back and forth. And then he just missed it that I had this check. Ურნებზე 10 წლის ბავშვების მეშინიაო. მეც ეგრე ვარ, ალე. პარტიას არ ვითამაშებთ, ჩოთი. ვაანალიზებთ ეხა ყველა რაც ვითამაშეთ და მერე ამოცანების ამოხსნაზე გადავალთ. Yeah, that was something which he blundered badly. If he comes up with king b7, we've got knight c5 and we can take the queen too, so it looks cool. Queen d8, we traded. That should be winning. Even if he doesn't push the pawn forward, of course, we just go here. Knight is stabilizing the center, his king is far away, so we're doing great. And this is just winning. Yeah, nothing. We don't have to go till the end. It is just winning. We can cut the time. We won another game against this person. But there are actually really too many games to check. Maybe it's time to move on to puzzles, guys. What do you think? Because it will take forever to do the game analysis. Because we played just too many. Yeah, one of the game I lost against him. Better to move on to puzzles, guys. What about Rapid? Rapid, I need to take a break. 96%. No, guys, we're actually getting banned. No way. It was such a classy end game, this. No, I think this one we won. That was a really masterpiece, how we shuffled the piece. Okay, let's not just waste much time. Did we have another beautiful win? We had against this guy, I think, with Cheeto. But okay, let's move on to the puzzles. Custom puzzles. And 21 to 2800. Okay, guys, time to join. What to do with white? Okay, guys, so what do we do? You are saying queen c8. If we go queen c8, he can block it maybe potentially with the rook as well. Do we have something better? You sure we want to get on c8? There is something better before that, guys. Okay, sorry guys, I'm back. I apologize. Just had some messages to respond. So, you see that? Here we go, queen c7. Oh no, look guys, if we take rook takes g7, he takes it with the king, we go queen c7, yes, we take the rook, but we don't get much at the end, do we? So let's start with queen c7, we are attacking the rook and checkmate at the same time, and the game is over, so no complaints. Next position, king g4, he played. What do we do now? What do we do now? Okay, I'm back already. Sorry, was a bit distracted. And let's go back to the puzzles, shall we? King g4. If we go for f6, the threat is bishop e7 followed by f7. How does he prevent it? E5 is not really an option because he will be happy to do that. Let's say we start with this move. Then most likely he will try this. And we go bishop e7 and then he will try to go for king g6. We're not too happy that the king tries to block it unless we have a good follow-up. So f6, he goes here. f7, he takes. Then we can play e5 though. I think that will do the job. Why? Because when he goes king f5, if I have enough time to put bishop on d6, I think it's just game over. Yep, let's go for it. f6, e5, I put the bishop here. Of course I do care about the pawn move, but I just don't have enough time. And if he stabilizes and puts the king there, it's difficult. But if we put the bishop on d6, we get enough time to sneak in. And if the king is in action, it's GG already. And we get enough time, yeah. And I doubt he can save up the b-pawn as well, look. This is just nonsense. He's going to lose the game 100%. So when we go king d4, he goes through here, we go king c5. And this is a good setup. Yep. That was a nice one, though. I wouldn't say too simple, but it's an interesting one. Sometimes, if you don't have anything concrete, guys, you just need to think a bit more globally. Maybe try to find better ways how to execute the plans, and so on. That's it. Okay, king h7. Advice for someone with a score of 1600. Sign up in the academy. That's the best thing what I can tell you. The link is in the description. ქართველი მაყურებლებისთვის სხვადასხვა თქვენ თუ გინდათ რაიმე ვიდეო კურსები და კარგად რომ შეისწავლოთ სიღრმისეულად ჭადრაკი, ჭადრაკი-G აკრიფეთ, იქ არის ბევრი ვიდეო კურსი, თუ membership-ით გინდათ ყოველთვიური საწევროთი მხოლოდ 8 евро ღირს, ჭადრაკი.com. Okay, what do we have here? Our king is getting under attack, and there are few threats what my opponent has. So, what is going on, though? What is going on? Do we have queen g3? Just to get rid of everything? Some of you are mentioning queen h6. It looks impressive. However, when the king takes knight f3, let's say king back on h7 captures, he takes on f1 at the end, and I think we're losing. Rook a3 is such a sneaky move, Edmund. I like where it's going. I believe he will do what? He will take it. And we can take back with the queen. You know what? It's not a bad move. Queen g3 is also another. For some reason, I like this move a lot more. Because I directly attack the queen with the queen. If the queen takes, I'm ready to strike with queen h3 and we are good to go. If he trades it off, it's just game over. No counterplay, I believe. But rook a3. That's a nice move, though. Let's try queen g3. No. Is it rook a3? Edmund. You're on fire, man. Rook a3. Who is looking at that piece in this position, huh? Bravo. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Bravo. Okay, but what do we do now, actually? Edmond, you are on fire, man. Now we can do it. Hang on, how do we play now? He still attacks though. What is the puzzle rating right now? I don't see the exact rating. Oh, by the way, sorry, I forgot to change the layout. I apologize. Wait a moment. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Hang on. How did I forget it? 1 minute. I completely forgot to change the layout. Now it's better, isn't it? When I move on to puzzles, sometimes I forget to change the layout and just send me a message, please. The puzzle ratings between 2100 to 2800. Bishop g4. It's such a strange position. Like, there are a few options probably, but knight f2, he might take. Knight c4 looks quite nice too. If the knight takes, then check. Let's try it. No, I don't know. This is so strange. But knight? Knight what? e3? This is not an ordinary puzzle, guys. This is terrible. And what should we do now? Even at the end? No, I just need to ask for knight c. Okay, get out. Terrible, absolutely terrible position, yeah. This was 2780, but there are some positions which should not be called a puzzle. And it was just one of those. Okay, the next one. What should we do? All right, so how do we go after the king? Is the main question, right? If we go bishop f3, he takes, we exchange, and we don't really get much. If we go rook f6 to double it up, he will just go there and he will have it under control. You know, I'm looking at some moves like bishop h3. If the king takes, we are happy. If the queen takes, we give a check. King goes there, check here. But there is no good follow-up though. Did something like that? Nope. What do you think, guys? What should we do? Rook g6, perhaps, yeah? A bit more modest approach. And just see how things go. I like this move. It's a good option. But let's say he goes knight e5. Then what? Then what's next? Think about it, guys. I'll be right back in a minute. Okay, so what did we come up with? Hi, Teo Mimo. How are you doing? Saying rook f6. I'm not sure, actually. This looks like a tough one. Let's go with rook g6. Nope, it says rook f6. Rook f6 was a correct move, actually. Well done, guys. But what was the threat after that? Ah, we've got rook f3. That is true. Here we can give a check and win. Okay, rook f6, well done for those who mentioned it. Seems like after rook c2, we can actually try rook f3 and start giving some annoying checks. This king is not going to survive there. So yeah, rook f6 was good. So far it's going well, Tiomimo. Unlike yesterday, even though today we started terribly the stream with the two defeats completely out of the scope, we ended up winning many beautiful wins and good ones. So I'm getting into the rhythm of fast time controls, clearly, and we gained some rating points too. So we're gonna get back to 3000 and hopefully already go up. So the first few streams usually takes time to adjust. I'm really slow, but I like the fact that lately it's going well. So we're gonna get there, guys. We're gonna get there. Okay, we will just do two more puzzles and we will just call it a day, I would say. This will not continue for a long time. Because clearly people are not interested in puzzles whatsoever, so let's not waste much time on it. Okay, king g3. Because the pawn is about to get promoted, yeah? We need to stop it somehow. If you go king g3, king g1, rook f2, h1, and we move the rook somewhere good. Let's say on b2. No, b2 he takes. We need to move the rook somewhere where we can deliver a checkmate. You know what I'm saying? Say here, here. Rook f2, h1. Where do we exactly move the rook? We can't go this because the pawn takes it. That's quite annoying. That is actually very annoying. Maybe we can try king g3. Okay, king g3 we need to start with. We can potentially take on f2. Knight promotion I don't mind as much because king f3, knight takes e5. I think the pawn even might get promoted, or at least we don't really struggle anymore. We need to take this one, but here we need a precise move, guys. What do you think we need to do? Should we... I wish this move would be available, but it's not. Bishop e5. What does it do, bishop e5? If we go here, he goes here. If we go there, he'll play queen h6. If we go there, then the king will join. That's an interesting one. And if we don't do anything, he will just capture the e4 pawn. Where is the winning plan? He is really planning to capture here. If we go rook b2, guys, he takes on e4. Bishop d4, the pawn goes on that direction. So he takes. I think I have an idea. Oh, that's a beautiful one. Guys, I got this actually. That's a really beautiful one. If it is right. Yeah. That's a beautiful one. Okay. I'll give you a hint. All right. It starts with the bishop move. I'll give you a hint. It's a bishop move. And that's quite impressive. Yep. Well done. I see the comments actually. Bishop d4. So now with written, I'll play e3. No. This the pawn on the other side. Tiomimo. Bishop d4. So now he can't really move the queen anywhere normal. For example, first of all, the idea is that when he takes it, we go rook a2. So he no longer has this move. There is the pawn standing in, which is blocking it. So when we play bishop d4, if he takes it, we already understand what happens, right? We move the rook away, it's done. If he takes this pawn, you've got to be precise. If you play, let's say, rook f4, discover check, he will just go queen d4, rook d4, pawn takes, and it will lead to a draw. But we have got rook e2 check. If queen d4, it's a checkmate. That's a beautiful one. And we win the queen now and the game respectively. Nice puzzle. All right, guys. So for today, that would be it. Rating-wise, we increased a little bit, so we're trying to bring it back. Rekordi რამდენიგავს brilliant slash ზუსტად არ ვიცი ნიკო არ დამithვლია. So thank you everyone for joining. I appreciate your support. I'll be doing a bit more content about the Blitz games. Probably that's what we will stick with mostly, rather than solving the puzzles a bit later, etc. If I notice that there was a really interesting game, I might do the analysis during the stream just to check it out what happened. But other than that, we will just keep going. That will be even better. Because game analysis later takes really forever, especially my setup is quite laggy and I lose some seconds literally. In the game, around 20 seconds goes away because of the lag, what I have. So, but it's okay, we have 2 minutes and 40 seconds, right? We still got this and we can do something helpful. By the way, guys, there were like 2 games, one game in this stream, another game in the previous one, which probably will be better to highlight it and clip it. What would you recommend me to use? Is there any special AI tool which you know? For example, if I tell them from the stream, from this minute to this minute, to try to cut it and maybe do the editing of it. Is anyone aware of that? It might be better to already start doing the clips from the streams. You don't know. Okay, I will do some researches then. I don't know. Hopefully I'll find something. And yeah, for those who are looking for good improvement in chess, you want to learn the openings, middle games, end games, including the PGN files, weekly training programs, a lot of stuff just for $10 per month. Sign up in the academy. The link is in the description. Check it out. You can also purchase the courses individually if you would like to. Very affordable prices. But I think the membership makes a bit more sense, especially have the access to the chat. You can just send me a message as well. You can communicate with the others and so on. And what else I wanted to say? Yeah, for Georgian viewers, there is another website, ქართველი მაყურებლებისთვის ჭადრაკი.com ან ჭადრაკი.g შეგიძლიათ ნახოთ და იქ თუ გსურთ მაგხრევთ თუ არა და ქართული კონტენტი YouTube-ზე ჭადრაკი ჩაწერეთ და ნახავთ ბევრ ვიდეოს და სტრიმებს. That's it. Thank you guys. See you around. See you tomorrow. Thanks for being with me. I appreciate your time. And I'll see you tomorrow, actually. I think I can make it. Take care. Aba Droibit.